Hello everyone. Today we are going to start chapter 4, which is the cricket match. I think you all are excited to hear this story after hearing the name of the chapter. I think so. So, children, everybody love the sports and especially boys. They are keen to play cricket, and I think you all are missing friends, playgrounds, your bat and ball. In this chapter, we will learn some basic about cricket also. Before starting the chapter, we should know about the author. The story is written by the Richard Roop Narayans. He was born in 1956. Now, this lesson is about the author's childhood and match. Let's read what was the story and what was the reason behind to run away from the field. If you win a cricket match, would you run toward your teammates to celebrate the victory or run away from the field to protect yourself? Read this story in which unfortunate boys have to run away from the field to save themselves after their victory. This lesson is about the author's childhood, and match is the only source of pleasure for the youngsters and teenage. Now, tell me what happens if you win a match? Obviously, you celebrate the victory or you run away from the field. But in this story, the unfortunate boys have to run away from the field to save themselves after their victory. When we are young, and by young I means everywhere between 8 and 12 years old, we looked forward to Sundays because we played a cricket match after lunch. On a particular Sunday, the mind was filled with questions. Would I be picked for the team? If so, where would I be asked to field? And what number would I be assigned to bat? More importantly, would I get out on duck or would I score a few important runs? I have got out on ducks before, and I can tell you that it is a shameful experience. So the narrator says when he was young means when he was between 8 and 12 years old. They looked forward to Sundays. I know every child look forward to Sunday, and but in olden days, that time the narrator was young, the cricket match was time pass for them. So they played cricket. They used to play cricket match. On a particular Sunday, their mind was filled with questions. So many questions because he had to be selected for the cricket team. So, what question was there in his mind? Would I be picked for the team? If so, where where he would be asked to field and at what number would he be assigned to bat? And what was the important thing? Would he get out on duck or would he score runs? Then he says he had got out on ducks before, so he it can be shameful experience. But there was another question on my mind. What if we won? If we won, our competitors would terrorize us. Recently, we had been on a long streak, and the question that haunted me was, were we losing because we were afraid to win? For whatever it was worth, we were going back to face our fate after lunch, and for now I hoped I would be picked for the team. So now, beside all those questions, important questions was in their mind, if they won, what would happen? Their competitor would terrorize them, threaten them, because recently they had been on a losing streak. Losing streak means a series of losses. And one question was haunted to him was, were they losing because they were afraid to win? And he just thought, let it be. We'll see what happens after lunch. And he hoped he would be picked for the team. Our cricket team members began to arrive at our home. The first to arrive was Mani Ram Singh. Mani was our best batsman and should have been our captain. But he was not, because captaincy was not based on leadership abilities or batsmanship. It was reserved for the oldest and mouthiest person, and my eldest brother filled that role hands down. Besides, he owned the ball. Now, the author says that their cricket team members began to arrive at his house, and first person who arrived was Mani Ram Singh. He was the best batsman, and author thinks that he should be their captain. But it was not so, because that time captaincy was not based on leadership abilities or batsmanship. It was reserved for the oldest and mouthiest person. Mouthiest means one who talked most rudely and loudly. And his eldest brother was perfect for this role. Hands down means very easily. He could be the captain, beside he owned the ball. Then came Jai Gobind Ramswa, also known as Slowpoke. Ball ran past him, and when he took to bat, he swung his bat long after they were gone past him. No amount of ridicule could dampen his enthusiasm for the game. So then came Jagobind Ramswa, who was also known as Slowpoke. Slowpoke means a person who moves or acts very slowly. So other boys made fun of him because he was very slow. He swung his bat long they after the ball they were gone past him. So he called the Slowpoke, but he was very enthusiastic. No amount of ridicule. Ridicule means when you laughed at someone or mocking, even then he was very enthusiastic. Most noticeably missing that Sunday was Tota Ram Singh. He was a spoiled brat who cried and threw a tantrum. He was not selected. Totaram was neither a reliable batsman nor fielder, and the only reason he made it to the team as often as he did was because he was one of the older boys and he provided snacks from his father's shops free without his father's knowledge, of course. So that Sunday Totaram was missing, so he was a spoiled brat. Means he was a spoiled child who is angry and who cried and threw a tantrum if he was not selected. Means when you show childish anger if he was not selected, so he would become angry like child. And Totaram was not good at playing cricket but made it to the team because he was one of the older boys and supplied snacks from his father's shop free. At exactly 1 p.m., we grabbed our bats and headed west across the field to face our opponents. Our opponents had not yet arrived on the scene, but we were not surprised. So they loved to make a big show of their entrance. So exactly 1 p.m., the author's team they took their bats and then headed they moved west across the field and their opponent had not arrived on the scene means they had not arrived on the field. But they were not surprised because they were used to make a big show of their entrance. Just as we arrived, the captain turns up as though he was hiding in the bush somewhere close by. After the toss, he retreated to the fence, took out a whistle from his pant pocket, and blew a shrill note. Presently, from a house 2 blocks away, a single file of teenage boys began to march into the field. So they arrived. The captain turned up means the captain was actually he had been hiding nearby bush. At he blew his whistle and from a house 2 blocks away a single file of teenage boys began to march into the field. File means a single line.